Hello. Today is 20... I never know which day I live in. It's 25th of August, so 24th day of this experiment. I'm in a totally different location, not in a park. I'm not every day in parks, but it's just to record this in a, quieter, well, not super silent, but quieter places. So there are like random, small parks around the city. So I just go 15 minutes to record these kind of videos and then I'll go about with my life. But yeah, today I'm actually in a different area, but it's quite quiet as well. And let's see what comes up. Let's see. I think better this way. It's actually evening time at the moment and I'm quite calm today. This kind of days that your mind is, super calm, super present, like not sad but not like euphoric at the same time. It's just this quiet calm and quiet peace, which I love. Some people may think it's like, this is, for the people who are more addicted to chaos, and I used to be this way, but now I think I love peace. It's just I will protect it above everything. I prefer peace, as I said in my previous video. I prefer this peace. I call it like happiness for me, this state of zen, this state of alignment in which I work towards my things, but I don't feel like anxious, but I don't feel euphoric at the same time, because these emotions, these high highs and low lows, are the ones that are gonna like disappear. So this baseline of peace, instead of having this baseline of, low emotions, in a sense of like, not saying low words, but if your baseline is more towards like anxiety, or baseline is toward more like sadness, apathy. Actually, no. I feel I'm quite right at the moment in my emotional well-being, in a sense that I am seriously peaceful. And when you're not used to being at peace, it may, it may trigger you even. At the moment, it doesn't, and I'm very happy that it doesn't. But in the past, when I would have like, several days, well, maybe I don't have several days in a row, but several moments or a couple of days like this peace, it would trigger me in a sense that I would look for more heightened emotions, whether they were like higher or lower emotions. But at the moment, it's like, as I said yesterday, it's a place of not desperation. I mean, I will definitely experience high highs and low lows, like it's kind of like, but I do come back to my baseline very, very quickly. Like, I think that's the key of like mindfulness, meditation, living mindfully and being able to understand your emotions and don't identify with them, that when you acknowledge them, that are there, you make yourself like spacious to allow the emotion to be, but you don't identify with it, thanks to the meditation, thanks to the, like you being awareness behind all of them, like the clouds in the sky. So when you can observe them and feel them, because you feel them in the body, they are happening to you, but you don't identify with them. They pass. You learn, well, you maybe not learn, but you actually track that the emotion pass throughout your body, so you can read better the situation that is happening, because if you are in a situation and you suddenly feel like anxious, you can read better what's going on. And you don't get identified with it, so you come back to your calm, or you come back to your baseline. That's why it's so important to understand where your baseline is. Like, if my baseline is peace, that I work so hard to have this baseline as like inner peace, serenity, contentment, which I call happiness as well, because it's like this state I know is the state I want to be, and it's the state of like, when you are blessed. It's how I feel when I reach a point in a meditation that normally it doesn't happen like for people who say like, oh, meditation is so difficult or mindfulness is so difficult, I have so many thoughts. That's the point. Actually, at the beginning, it's like, like training the muscles. I mean, you at the beginning are gonna have like loads and lots of thoughts, and you're gonna think this is too difficult. You keep going, and thoughts are gonna be always there. They are not gonna disappear, but there is a point after several, I don't say days, but weeks, months, wherever it is for you, if you are consistent, that you kind of clear the mind in a way. Like, you don't force the mind to be clear, but actually you start experiencing more of a flow state, more of a like you being the sky, you being everything. And yeah, thoughts may come, but you acknowledge them, and they leave, so you don't focus on them, so you focus on the space between all of these thoughts, so you realize it's like the middle and everything at the same time, so it's like a space of oneness. And when you are actually practicing this for years, let's say for months at the moment, your brain changes, and how you experience life changes. So right now I am feeling this state, like right now talking to you, I'm feeling the same state. It's just amazing being at this state. But I know that if an emotion comes, and I will experience it in my body, it's not that I bypass the emotion. You can feel it, you feel the sadness, you feel the guilt, you feel the excitement, the joy, but you'll come back to this. And that is why I said in the previous video, the raised vibration. The raised vibration doesn't mean that you are not feeling the lows. It's like you can feel everything without being identified with it, because you are all of them and none of them at the same time. You are this sky. Some seagulls here, quite noisy. I get a bit distracted with this noise. But as I was saying, like, you are all of these emotions and none of these emotions at the same time. You are the human being, but not like one state of being, one state of one emotion. You are all of them. So what you need to practice is practicing this detachment. And the power lies in there, because when you are detached healthily, in a way, like you are anchoring your body, you are embodied, you can observe, but you can still feel, because you feel them. I mean, it's just, you are not, flying around, you are in your body, so you'll feel the emotion that is gonna, be felt in the body somehow. But the raising vibration doesn't mean like not experiencing or not feeling the lows. It means like you are becoming that present, and you're becoming that whole, that, in the now, that your baseline is higher. In your vibration, which is not the same as, experiencing one emotion or having one negative thought. No. It's actually your average identification, or average, maybe it's not the word, your identification. So if you identify the state you are familiar or safe, but it's not safe, because you feel safe, but it's safe for you because maybe it's familiar or what you're used to, is chaos, you're gonna come back to that. Doesn't matter if someone, it's like with these things, like someone is not ready to receive love. Doesn't matter how much love you give them, if they are blocking all this love, or they don't feel that they are lovable, this love will be deflected, will be projected back to the person who sent the love or whatever. Not in a nice way, probably, because it's not received, and until you practice this detachment, like change your self-concept in a way, like you raise your vibration, but raise not that you don't feel lows, raise as for your baseline is in a different level, kind of thing, let's put it this way, or your baseline is different, so you feel lovable now, so this is your new baseline, so you will be able to receive the love and sustain it, because maybe if you feel lovable, you can receive the love, but maybe a few seconds or 1 minute or 1 day, but then you'll come back. So that is the importance. That is important to the space in between thoughts, in between emotions, because this is where or who you really are. Like, you are everything, really, and things come to you like thoughts, emotions, but you are not there. You are like the entity, let's call entity, or everything. You are everything. You are oneness. You are consciousness. So, yeah, it's not about not acknowledging that negative thought. It's about acknowledging that negative thought, but not identifying with this negative thought, because this is just information that arrives in your body, mind, wherever, and it's like for you to discern if you wanna analyze it a little bit more, detach as it comes, like, use it for some analysis, some problem solving, maybe write it down in order not to forget, maybe just skip it because it was intrusive. So you have like this free will to discern and decide which thoughts, which emotions, I know it's easier said than done, but with practice, I wasn't like this. I wasn't born like this, and I wasn't like this in my, teenage years or really early 20s. This happened over time. But yeah, I encourage you to practice meditation and allow yourself to be in the space of these thoughts and emotions, and becoming more, your baseline of vibration, your baseline of self is in a different, in a different, I don't like to say level, but in a different state, like, but a continuous state, it's like this piece that I'm so happy that right now I don't identify with boredom. So happy. Because I'm used to it. It's what is familiar to me now. So I will probably reject more the chaos, which is great, and great proof of my self-development and self-growth journey. So food for thought, guys. Let's see what we talk about tomorrow, but today it's been good. I like this location. Let's see what we talk about tomorrow. Bye.